use the given information to find the exact value of each of the following. Sine double angle, sine double theta, cosine double theta, tangent double theta. Given sine theta equals negative 12 over 13 when theta lies in quadrant 3. Okay. So important, that's what I see. Very important to draw the unit circle. Very important. Draw the unit circle. Let me lock it here. Yeah. And we're going to draw this angle. Sine theta in third quadrant. So that means we have an angle here. Okay. And another line segment here. Yeah. And they tell us that sine of theta is negative 12 over 13, opposite over adjacent, always opposite over hypotenuse. Always the hypotenuse is positive, and this is negative 12. So I need to find the third side. Use Pythagorean theorem, square 13, then square negative 12, subtract, and then radical. So 13 square is 169, and negative 12 square is 144. If you subtract that, will be 25, then the square root of 25 is 5. So this will be 5, but actually it's negative 5 because it's in negative direction. Now it's easy to find, and that's my advice, to write down the 3 essential trig function. So we are given sine already, which is negative 12 over 13. And cosine x, of course, or theta, which is adjacent over hypotenuse. So it's negative 5 over 13. And also tangent of theta is the opposite over adjacent. Negative 12 over negative 5 is positive 12 over 5. So the 3 essential functions we have. Now, let's go over sine double angle. Sine double angle, if you remember, it's just sine cosine plus cosine sine. So if you add, it will be 2 sine. So sine double angle equals 2 sine cosine. Okay, and sine is negative 12 over 13. Cosine is negative 5 over 13. Yeah, 2 sine cosine. So positive, negative times negative is positive, and 5 times 2 is 10. 10 times 12 is 120. So it will be 120 over 13 times 13, which is 169. This is the answer of A, sine double angle. Yeah. Second one, we need to find cosine double angle. Cosine double angle. Okay, let's see it here. Cosine double theta equals. We have many formulas for cosine. One of them is cosine square minus sine square. You could do that. Cosine square minus sine square. Or it's 1 minus 2 sine square, or it's 2 cosine square minus 1. Any one will be applicable. So cosine square minus sine square. Cosine is negative 5, so be negative 5 over 13, and we square it. Minus, sine is negative 12, so it will be negative 12 over 13, then we square it. Negative 5 squared is 25 over 13 is square is 169, minus negative 12 square is 144 over 169. Now we subtract 25 minus 144. It's negative 119. Yeah. Over 169. This is the value of cosine 2 theta. Now the value of cosine tangent. Cosine tangent, double tangent. Oh, sorry. Tangent double theta. We finished cosine. Tangent double theta. The formula for that is 2 tangent theta over 1 minus tangent square theta. We know that tangent theta is 12 over 5, so it will be 2 times 12 over 5 divided by 1 minus 12 over 5 is squared. So 2 times 12 is 24 over 5 divided by 1 minus 12 square is 144. 144 over 5 square is 25. And let's make 1 as 25 over 25. So we could subtract. So let's do everything is 25 over 25. I'll let you know how to deal with that without even calculator. Okay. So the greatest denominator is 25. So plan to have 25 here. So multiply by 5 and here's by 5. This is no multiplication, or it could be 1 and 1. And this one, we're going to convert it to be 25 over 25. Multiply by 25 over 25. Now, tangent double theta equals 5 times 24 is 120 over 25. Divided by 1 times 25 is 25 over 25 minus 144 over 25. Once we have all they have the same denominator, just cancel denominator. The numerator will be 120 over 25 minus 144. We just subtract. So the result will be 120 over 119.